6:48, we're following breaking news for you this morning out of North Brunswick, New Jersey. Emergency crews are fighting a massive warehouse fire. Check out the video. It's happening in an industrial part of that town, but there was a nearby apartment building that had to be evacuated as a precaution. No word yet how the fire started or if anyone was hurt.
Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. 11 minutes before 7, and we're starting our nonstop news and weather all the way to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we start now with breaking news for you this Wednesday morning. A man had his foot cut off by a train in downtown Fargo. Police were called out early this morning on a report of a man being run over by a BNSF train at the crossing on 4th Street.
Police say that the man was intoxicated and sitting in the middle of the tracks. Now, the front guard of the train engine did push him out of the way, but his foot got caught underneath and was run over and amputated. The man did have to be taken to the hospital, obviously. Police told us they're unsure if the foot can be saved.
Sometimes people use tracks as a way to navigate through the city, so they know where they're going, and sometimes they either sleep there, decide to sleep there, sometimes too close.
Investigators are not yet releasing the man's name. You'll probably be hearing a lot of talk about this today. The UND Nickname Task Force has settled on 5 names as finalists to replace the Fighting Sioux.
The group last night shortened the list from 7 down to those 5 finalists. Here are the contenders: Fighting Hawks, Nodax, North Stars, Rough Riders, and Sun Dogs. You'll notice the task force eliminated Green Hawks and the one that had been one of the most popular public picks, North Dakota. Now, this final list will now go to UND President Robert Kelly. He can either cut it further or add more names before a public vote is taken. Now, it's anticipated that public vote will take place after students and faculty have returned to the UND campus for the fall semester. The university says it will announce more details about the voting process in the near future.
Coming up on 6:51, time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we start with meteorologist Robert Hahn.
Yeah, we're taking a live look outside on the 401auto.com Valley Skycam, looking off towards the west, and a lot of clearing skies off to the west of the Fargo-Moorhead area after seeing some showers and storms throughout much of the morning. And we'll see a mix of cloud and sun and maybe a few more pop-up shower and storms later on today. Right now, 66. Winds out of the southeast at 8 miles per hour elsewhere across the region. 61 Jamestown, 63 in Thief River Falls, 64 in Detroit Lakes, and also 64 in Fergus Falls. The brightest clouds in the southern valley, and that's where we have seen the showers and the thunderstorms. Relatively weak thunderstorms. We saw several downpours here in the Fargo-Moorhead area, and where we are seeing the brighter colors, the yellows, the oranges, even some reds. We're still seeing some brief heavy downpours making their way through Lakes Country and stretching back into east central portions of North Dakota. The overall trend will be for these storms to die on out, and then a few more pop-up showers and storms to develop later on today. Showers and storms, those stretch all the way down to the parts of the eastern South Dakota into Nebraska. Some heavier storms making their way through southwestern Kansas. For us today, again, showers and storms this morning. Those will dissipate, and then we'll see some isolated showers and storms as we head through this afternoon and into this evening. It'll be a warm and muggy one with highs in the 70s and 80s and a lot of humidity. It's going to make it feel warmer than that. Overnight tonight, a few clouds around, otherwise some mostly clear skies and a quiet night. Temperatures bottoming out in the 60s, a mild start to the day, and with lots of sunshine as we hit through the first part of the day. It's going to be a hot one out there, warming well into the 80s and even some 90s. And then late in the day, good chance for some showers and thunderstorms, and a good chance many of these will be severe as we head through the latter portion of the day. The timing still up in the air. Could be a little bit earlier, could be a little bit later. We're going to split the difference and put it right there for now. And again, keep it tuned to the latest forecast as it looks like a good chance for severe weather late on your Thursday. Today, no severe weather anticipated, just a few pop-up showers and weak thunderstorms. Tomorrow, we've got the severe chances. Those ramp up late in the day. Some more storms possible Friday, clearing out Saturday and Sunday, and warming on up into the low 90s. That's a look at your weather. Time now for one more look at your traffic with Al Ahmed. Good morning, Al.
Good morning, Robert. Good morning, everyone. The great news this morning, the traffic congestion on northbound I-29 as a result of the construction activity is pretty much over. They're just about the 32nd Avenue pulling up all the barrels and cones and things like that. You heard about it first here on Valley Today. To my friend Kevin Gorder with the North Dakota DOT, you better get a striping crew out here. There are still some people that are driving on the shoulder, the far left lane, right next to the berm, and there's definitely some confusion because of the way it's striped right now. But overall, things are looking really good on I-29. Traffic's flowing through here, 55 to 60 miles an hour. Westbound Interstate 94, by the way, things are rocking out there as well. Drive carefully today, as always. Al Ahmed Valley Today traffic.
6:53 now as we turn back to your news headlines. One of 4 men charged with murder in a deadly beating outside a Fargo bar is due in court today. Scott Moen is set to appear this morning for his preliminary hearing and arraignment. Moen, Jason Oyen, Jesse Olson, and Nicholas Morris are each being held on $1 million bail for the death of Joey Garsland. Police found Garsland unconscious after a fight outside Rick's bar back in May. He later died of his injuries.
A Fargo jury will resume deliberations this morning in the case of a man accused of killing his roommate last summer. Christopher Hampton could spend the rest of his life in prison without parole if found guilty. Prosecutors claim Hampton shot Randall Donor because he suspected Donor of poisoning him. Hampton says it was self-defense and that Donor had cornered him with a gun. Families with questions, concerns, and problems with the North Dakota Veterans Home may not be satisfied, but at least they were able to voice their grievances. Each family had 5 minutes to communicate issues with the Lisbon, North Dakota nursing facility last night.
Many said that they just wanted someone to listen to their case and show some empathy. Now, the governing board of the Veterans Home said it would take the comments under advisement and proceed from there. However, federal and state privacy laws don't allow officials to talk about anything having to do with the people who live there. The North Dakota Veterans Home is not affiliated with the VA. Services have now been set for longtime KFGO weatherman Terry Spees, who died of a heart attack on Monday. The visitation will be from 5 to 7 p.m. on Friday at West Funeral Home in West Fargo.
The funeral is Saturday morning at 10 at Faith Lutheran Church in West Fargo. Spees joined KFGO in 1997 after a lengthy career with the National Weather Service.
A Wisconsin family torn apart by one son's epilepsy is united once again thanks to Minnesota's medical marijuana law. After 6 months of living in separate states, the Folk family is getting their treatment much closer to home for their son, who they say desperately needs it.
Last September, Danny and his mom moved to Colorado so he could be treated with medical cannabis oil. They were able to move back home after Minnesota's law went into effect this summer. The family is now working to get medical marijuana legalized around the country. A baseball team from the Valley is headed to the World Series.
The group of West Fargo 12-year-olds will leave for Maryland today to compete in the Cal Ripken Baseball World Series. The team won the regional competition in Missouri earlier this month, and now they'll get the chance to represent their city, state, and region as Team Midwest. Now, the tournament is similar to the Little League World Series that you see on TV and includes teams from around the world. Their coach says they can compete with anyone, and they know that they'll be putting on a good showing. A lot of fun for them, and big congratulations. That's a once-in-a-lifetime trip for sure.
Exciting to follow them and for the years to come, too. Hip-hop, tap, ballet, it's all going to be taught in a big 2-day dance convention this weekend.
Yeah, dancers from around the valley will be taking part. You're still invited to sign up. And some of the instructors will be coming from around the country. The Valley Today's Christy Larson is joining us live from a dance studio on South Fargo, where they're getting pretty excited for this big weekend event. Christy?
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. That's right. We are here at Red River Dance and Company, and we have a lot of great things going on this morning, including a little performance coming up in just a second. You got to wait for it. First, we have Haley Thompson and David Triptow. Now, let's talk about it, Haley. Why should people sign up for this? I know it's kind of last minute, but it's happening this weekend.
Yes, it's happening this weekend. That's one reason why you should do it if you don't have plans to go to the lakes or any other plans going on this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of different choreographers and lots of talented teachers there.
And a lot of different styles too. I mean, everything from hip hop to tap to contemporary to even, David, you said you're teaching a Broadway one too.
Yeah, of course. Broadway, modern musical theater. It's gonna be good.
And we did want to remind you, we do have a link to their page up already on valleynewslive.com on that hot button. And again, it's happening this Saturday and Sunday, and kids of all ages and all abilities are invited.
Yes. So go ahead and sign up. We would love to see you there.
Get your dance on. And we do have, this is my dance crew right here, guys. So we did have a little thing we're going to perform for you really quickly. Here we go.
Okay. Why do I feel like this is the best day ever for Christy Larson?
She has been nonstop smiles this morning.
Look at
and
this.
now we
She
know
just
that
learned
she's,
this choreography. It's looking
we finally figured out what she's doing in between being live with us. Apparently learning dance moves. Christy Larson reporting live for us this morning.
Very nice. Thank you, Christy. You've got a chance tonight to enjoy some free music in downtown Fargo. The Fargo Park District is hosting its first concert in the park event this summer.
Yeah, the show starts at 7 at Island Park. Now, besides music, the kids can enjoy arts and crafts, face painting, even a bouncy castle, and admission is free.
If you can't make it this week, there are 3 more chances coming up. We've got the dates and locations posted online. Just head to valleynewslive.com and click on the hot button. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. What will you find in 9 out of 10 U.S. households?
The answer, oh, it's definitely in my house.
Mine too.
All the time.
Mine too.
Potato chips. So delicious.
They are. And crunchy.
And crunchy.
All right, we've got some bumpy weather out there. Just a few showers and thunderstorms stretching from Lakes Country back into east central North Dakota. And we'll see those moving off toward the east, slowly weakening. A few pop-up showers and storms possible as we head through the day today, along with a mix of cloud and sunshine, muggy temperatures tomorrow. Good chance for severe weather. Keep it tuned to the latest forecast as we head through late tomorrow and into tomorrow night. It could be some rather strong to severe thunderstorms making their way on through, but hot and dry over the weekend.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Wednesday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.
Take care.